Loyalty. You remember the quote Woodrow Wilson we talked about the first day? He says it means nothing unless it has at its heart the absolute principle of self-sacrifice. I'll tell you a story without using some names because it might hurt some feelings of some people that had them. We had a principal at a school that I was at, and the principal was not well liked by the administration nor the school board because he was always going outside the box to make the school a better place for the students and a better place for the teachers. And he wasn't well liked by the authority figures because he didn't give them what they felt was their just due. So the day came and he called a faculty meeting, this principal, and he said, I have been relieved. I will not be the principal here next year. And no hard feelings. It's just that we don't quite see eye to eye on the things that we do. Well, the things that he did were he was being tremendously loyal to the teachers and to the students, but he was not currying favor with the authority figures as far as being one of them. And so his loyalty was to the people below him. And he really felt like that was the way he should have been. Well, what happened was he left and one of the teachers stood up and said, don't anybody leave, we need to visit. And so the principal left the faculty meeting not knowing what was going on. And what actually went on was the faculty member stood up and said, we're walking out tomorrow. We're going to call all the TV channels in San Antonio and we're going to tell the channels that we're walking out. We're not going to have school tomorrow because we're going to protest this principal not being rehired. And we don't need to tell anybody about it except the kids. We need to tell the students because obviously when they come to school tomorrow and we're not in the classroom, it's going to be a major thing. But we're going to call the TV stations and make sure they know it. Well, lo and behold, the students walked out. So the next day, when everybody came to school, there was nobody at school. And the TV cameras were there and the reporters were there and the teachers and the students were out on the sidewalks. And when the TV cameras came and said, what are you doing? They said, we're protesting the fact that this school board and this administration has not renewed our principal. Our principal's contract needs to be renewed. Well, needless to say, it was renewed. The contract was renewed, and I'm sure it caused some conflict between the principal and the authorities, but it was loyalty at the very degree that it should be at. If you're an athlete and you're playing football for a school, there has to be a loyalty there. You have to feel a kinship to that school. You have to be loyal to that school and for what it stands for. You have to be loyal to that coach and what he stands for. And by the same token, that coach has to be loyal to the players and loyal to the school in a manner to fit each other. And loyalty is the most powerful part of being a team. As you see, and you watch it on the Super Bowl or you watch any of the championships, and the players always talk about they love each other and they love the coaches and the coaches love them. What they're really saying is there is within us a loyalty. We have a loyalty to this school. We have a loyalty to this cause. We understand why we're doing what we're doing, and there is a tremendous loyalty towards it. That loyalty, that's that sacrifice, and that sacrifice is in oftentimes sweat, blood, tears, whatever it might be. But that loyalty is what makes all one.